Hi there guys, Sam here. Welcome to another video where I kind of compare the Mk7 Golf GTI to the Mk8 Golf GTI. So yeah, I'll get straight into the video. As you can see straight away on the picture, it's the Mark 7.5 Golf GTI in 3-door. That car's in Oryx White, and I actually think that's probably the best looking GTI of the Mark 7 range. 7.5 facelifts, you get new front LED lights. The honeycomb grille is kind of covered up so you don't see the radar sensor that you see on, say, like my Mark 7 Golf R, for example. Those wheels, they're sort of black wheels with a little bit of a red ring around it. You can change that to the kind of usual style GTI wheels, as well as upgrade them to 19s as well. One thing mainly to note about this, guys, it's 3-door, and that's really important because you don't get that on the Mark 8 anymore. This car is also a manual, and luckily they are transferring a manual gearbox to the Mark 8 GTI, so it should still be a good fun car to drive. But yeah, I really do like the 3-door version. It looks great in Oryx White. Moving on to other images as well, sort of that rear quarter, as similar to like my Mark 7 Golf R that I own, that's probably the best angle of the range. That rear quarter, you get to see the exhaust nicely, the back end looks great, side of the profile of the car is really cool. Great looking car, I feel. Again, looking kind of the front of the car, it looks great. The lines look great. It just kind of works. There's so many, say, in the UK. You know, it's been around since 2013, the Mark 7 Golf. So you see plenty of GTIs as well around that. It's certainly a common car and a great car, which I enjoy kind of sharing on my channel, particularly around my Mark 7 Golf R, which I have. Again, a few other pictures of this to kind of familiarise yourself with what the Mark 7 Golf GTI looked like. And yeah, a little bit dirty in that picture, but then that's what it's supposed to be used for, isn't it? Having a good time. Moving on then to the Mark 8 GTI. So this is like official release pictures of it. More traditional GTI style wheels there. It looks quite a bit tall in those pictures. Again, the honeycomb grille is nice. You can just about see the 5 new LEDs at the bottom. The whole actual light cluster looks really cool as well. Unfortunately, the car is only available in 5-door, which kind of does upset the look a little bit. I'm more of a 3-door kind of fan. I think it looks a little bit more sportier, even if you do lose the practicality. You also notice the front kind of sticks out a little bit more. Now that's mainly due to safety legislation that's been kind of enforced on all manufacturers. You know, it's got to be pedestrian safe and all these kind of things. So there's a lot of compliance that has to kind of go into this, and that can affect the styling. But yeah, I'll keep going through images of the GTI. The next one is probably the best image that I've seen. Upgraded 19-inch wheels on them. You see the 5 LEDs a lot better on either side. And yeah, that's a really good, nice profile of the car. And I'm really interested to know your thoughts in the comments, actually, of what you guys prefer. You know, I tried to build a community type channel around here, particularly around my Golf R and just other VW products. Yeah, so let me know your thoughts in the comments. This is personally my favourite picture of the Mark 8 that I've seen, the GTI that is. Again, that rear quarter that I kind of mentioned before was kind of my favourite party piece of the Mark 7. Doesn't look quite as good in 5-door, looks quite tall. I think that particular one needs bigger wheels, needs the 19s, it needs to fill the arches to kind of set the profile along. You can kind of see the exhaust in the same kind of way of the Mark 7, and you can certainly tell how it's definitely built upon the same platform as the previous model. Bang on the front, this is kind of what you'll see in your rear view mirror once these hit the road. Yeah, nothing to dislike about it, nice clean lines. Nice covered up, nice simple. That's kind of what a GTI is all about, really. Nice red highlights as well. You kind of like the little signature GTI touches, really. The rear of the car, yeah, they've kind of, it's swollen a little bit in the arches, and I've kind of noticed that in the Mark 8 Golf R as well. Yeah, there's nothing really to dislike. Again, it's nice and clean. The exhausts do very much remind me of the old Mark 7.5, which I always think look quite cool. Yeah, and that's kind of the rear end of the Mark 8 GTI. Again, looking at the front quarter of the car, yeah, there's nothing to dislike about it. It looks nice and stylish. You can kind of imagine it in 3-door from that kind of picture. One of the nicer pictures, I think, from them all. Going briefly, actually, onto the engine. So this is actually pretty much like for like exactly what it is in the Mark 7 7.5 performance pack. You've got 245 brake horsepower engine, 2 litre. It's the EA 888 engine, which is bulletproof. It's awesome. I've run it in my Golf R for years. It's a fantastic engine. This hasn't changed at all. The GTI is essentially front wheel drive, same power, No sort of tricks or anything like that from the sort of car perspective. A lot of infotainment changes, but nothing really changed on this side, as opposed to the Golf R, the Mark 8 Golf R that is. And as I kind of mentioned that and showed that on the screen, the Mark 8 Golf R, it's got an extra 30 brake horsepower on its predecessor, potentially with a hybrid setup. But which one do you prefer actually out of the Mark 8 Golf R to the Mark 8 GTI? I think I know where my money would go into, but yeah, let me know your thoughts on that one as well. As I leave you on kind of the nice, well, one of the nicer images of the Mark 8 GTI, let me know your thoughts on what you think of the looks. You know, will you be getting one? You know, really interested to know your thoughts in the comments. I do try to build a bit of a community channel around the sort of VAG group, VWs in particular. I've done plenty of videos on my channel on my Mark 7 Golf R. And, you know, if you're already subscribed, I hope you're enjoying them. And if you're not subscribed, please do. You know, I've got plenty more content to come. Really interested as well in showing you kind of the latest of what the Mark 8 Golf kind of has to offer as well, particularly the GTI and the R products. Massive fan. And in the future, I might be looking to replace my Mark 7 Golf R. And if I did, it would certainly be sort of looking around sort of like the Mark 8 Golf R. Although I have to say I'm really enjoying that car. So it's going to be hard to kind of prize that away from me. So yeah, thanks as always for watching. I hope you enjoyed the content. Please like and share if you have enjoyed it. You know, it makes a massive difference for sort of like a small YouTuber like me, to be honest. And more importantly, let me know your thoughts in the comments. I try to build a bit of a community channel. So get involved in the comments of what you think kind of looks of the Mark 8 GTI and how you think it compares to the Mark 7 and which one you prefer. Yeah, as I said, have a great rest of your day and great rest of your weekend, and please stay tuned for plenty more content to come on my channel. But thanks very much for watching, and I will see you again next time. Cheers, guys.